All right, and continuing with some spring sports. Spring is in the air. That means tennis season. We're going to catch up with Olivia Larsen, who's going to be attending the Junior National Tournament this weekend in Montreal, representing New Brunswick, playing out of Riverview at Kiwanis, or I guess at Centennial Park. I was going to say Kiwanis Park, but Centennial Park at the tennis club here. Olivia, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Well, great to be able to catch up with you here and find out a little bit about your exploits here on the tennis court, where I hear you're making quite a splash after Victoria's Atlantic tournament here a couple weeks ago. You booked your ticket for the Nationals in Montreal. Maybe tell us a little bit about how excited you are to be able to go up and compete here at the Junior National Tournament.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. You know, this says, ever since I started playing tennis, this was kind of the goal to get to a nationals and, you know, to have qualified and to finally be here. I'm just incredibly excited. I've never been. So my first one, I'm a little bit nervous, but that's to be expected. So, you know, I'm just really excited to go and meet all these really high-level junior players, get a chance to see what I can do.
No, absolutely. So you're going to be competing in the U16 tournament. What was it that sort of got you into tennis, I guess, to start with as a young girl growing up?
To this day, I'm still mad that I didn't start tennis when I was younger. I started when I was 11, and it's kind of been tough, you know, getting placings and recovering from starting so late, especially in junior tennis. You know, when you get older, it sort of balances out, but it was tough, you know, playing tournaments after only having like a year or two under my belt. But it was really, really my parents. My parents played tennis, and I remember when I was really young, they would go to the tennis courts in Riverview, just the local ones, and there was a playground right there. And I never wanted to play tennis. I would go play on the playground, but eventually my mom said, "Yeah, Olivia, I think we should try to sign you up for tennis lessons." And I was sort of hesitant, but I went along with it, and I just fell in love. You know, there was this wonderful coach that I had at Centennial, and he saw potential and got me on court as much as possible, and it just went from there.
Well, like I said, so you know, a coach sort of influenced you sort of at the start, but having an outdoor facility to play at in Riverview, also playing at Centennial Park. I think you said you also worked at Centennial Park a little bit. Maybe tell us about how.
I do. I started assistant coaching there when I was 13, so 2 summers ago, and then last summer I started teaching my own lessons at Centennial.
Oh, nice. So already giving back here in the coaching capacity. The you know, I guess tennis in Canada itself, you know, with sort of the rise of the Jeannie Bouchards and the Leila Fernandez and Bianca Andreescu, you know, is that something that you know, we're looking at the next Bianca here and aspiring to sort of move up the ranks here in the tennis world?
I mean, that's ambitious, but ambition's never a bad thing, you know? I mean, in my junior career, I want to play as much as I can and see what I can do. And, you know, if that leads me to playing tennis in university, that would be fantastic. I think that's sort of the long-term goal here. And then, you know, you never know what happens. If I have a great university career, then maybe we turn pro, but that's pretty far in the future.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, hey, like you said, playing on the outdoor courts is one thing, but you know, with the winters that we have here in New Brunswick, can be a little challenging sometimes to get out and play tennis. Maybe tell us a little bit about how you sort of prepare and get ready to compete here at the Atlantic and national levels during the winter here, playing indoors.
Yeah, for sure. So at the University of Moncton, like in the Seps, there are a few tennis courts, and I mean, they're not ideal, but you know, I've trained there Tuesday and Thursday mornings. So twice a week for sure. That's hopefully enough.
Yeah.
And then in addition to that, I travel to Fredericton and to Halifax to play too. I mean, obviously you can't do that multiple times a week, but up on a weekend where I'm not competing, it's good to go get some training and maybe work with some of the coaches there. So I guess, yeah, that's sort of the preparation for this.
Nice, yeah. So you know, some work has gone into it, obviously, to lead to the success you've had. You mentioned maybe looking to play at university, or is there any sort of goals or ambitions that you have in the sport, maybe that can take you on the academic side here as well?
Honestly, my goal is just to play as much tennis as I physically can until I'm graduated high school. And, you know, if that can get me some or all of a scholarship to any school, I think that would be really fantastic. I can't really imagine my life without tennis in it. So getting through university without another sport might be tough. So, you know, I think education's the primary focus here, but if I could have tennis in my free time, then that would be fantastic. But I really don't have any set plans right now.
Gotcha. Okay. So focus right now is on the junior nationals coming up this weekend. So that's basically we'll get through that first and then worry about university after that.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, well, hey, that's quite an accomplishment for yourself to be, like I said, to earn the spot to go to the Nationals already. And like I said, is there any place, it's this weekend in Montreal, we'll try to keep an eye out to see if there's any place to stream it or catch it on TV. But like I said, we'll look forward to seeing you on the court, and we'll keep an eye out for you at Centennial Park this summer if you're playing on the outdoor courts as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Olivia, and all the best this weekend.
Thank you.